So stay as you are, you're sitting beautifully, bringing your awareness inside straight away. It's what happens when we practice regularly, come to our mat, find our sitting position. So we're sitting with our legs crossed, or however you feel comfortable. And you're just finding your attention switching to your inner space or to yourself. Not in a selfish way, but in a way of working, or a way of this exploration to grow, to change, to explore, and to change. So maybe we don't even really think too deeply about why we practice yoga, or why you are practicing yoga individually. We may all have different reasons. But fundamentally, it's because there's just something we want to change in our lives or about ourselves. And for some people, they just really appreciate the physical aspects of stretching and moving, and the flow and the sequence of asanas and stretches, and just this time. And for others, a little bit of something different for balancing mind and connecting. But all of that, even if we're not aware, is encompassed within the practice. So enjoy our Ashtanga class this afternoon. Fantastic you guys joining and doing all of these, or the three different practices that I like to not only teach, but I practice myself. So, and how different they are in approach, in mindset, and yet similar. So sometimes even within this practice, you find the mind state of a yin class, or we have the freedom, or I like to practice even Ashtanga with some freedom nowadays from the traditional sequence of, if you just feel, or it feels correct to stay a little longer in a posture, or to have that. I find that creates, or lately has created, a lot of freedom in my practice. Just not holding so tightly onto the system, if we say. And I've never been one to follow rules or be bound by them, but Ashtanga has been one of those things I have. But still with a sense of freedom. So enjoy your practice today, of course, strengthening, increasing flexibility, concentration. All the wonderful things that we don't even consider, or maybe don't consider, that goes on during the practice, not only on an emotional level, but a physical level, but on a hormonal level, on a balancing level, and all these postures that help balance secretions in the glands and so forth. So it's all good. Yeah. But we know that anyway, because it feels good. That's all we need to know. Breathing, the connection with the movement. Yeah. Just a comfortable breath, softening the shoulders, the face. Just preparing yourself. In fact, I think we'll come to a little child's pose to begin today, just to relax that back. Okay, so before we come into our practice, let's take a child's pose, just to really relax the back before we even begin, just for a couple of minutes. And it could be a great couple of minutes just coming down to Balasana, the child's pose. You can either rest your head on your mat, or like me, with a little pillow of your hands, or a block, or a tiger. So just relaxing the shoulders and the lower back and the face. Relaxing the abdomen, the belly, as you breathe in and out. So we know, we have an idea of what's coming and the ride or the journey ahead. Just begin by breathing deep and long, but naturally, without any particular constraints or lower body constrictions, or even bandha, but nice relaxed abdomen. Feel the breath expanding into your lower, middle, and behind your shoulder blades. Stretching that in-breath to expand as much as you can and softening as much as you can on the out-breath. You may even be already just coming to the sound of Ujjayi Pranayama, which is a lovely focus and the focus we use through this practice. The sound of the ocean, or a wave, or the wind, but that shortness or shortening in the throat, and lengthening and deepening the breath. Lifting energy with this practice, raising and moving energy through our bodies. Good. Gently uncurl up from there and take your way into a downward facing dog, into Katoskilo. Yes, okay. So Katoskilo when you're ready from there. Let's see how your body's feeling. Let you see how your body's feeling. Working deeply through this practice, pacing yourself. So listening right now to your legs, to your shoulders. Feeling great? Fantastic. Stay. Feeling, come down to your knees, have a rest, go back in. Yeah, move freely. Lovely. Find as much space within this work, as much openness. Good. Lovely. Space in your shoulders. Now having an awareness of Mula Uddiyana Bandha, which we use throughout this practice, the constriction, the contraction of perineum, and of drawing in through the navel back towards the spine. But using appropriate muscles so that we don't restrict the movement of the diaphragm. So still feeling you can breathe deep and long to a beat or a count of 5 or 6. Not over contracting, but just feeling as a little plug, as a little stopper at the end of your body, at the end of your spine, from which the energy can rise. Yeah. Come down to your knees from there. Come down to all fours. Have a few hip circles. Running around your shoulders and your hips. Noticing whatever we're working with in our little bodies. Little aches and pains, I would imagine. Me included, of course. And reverse the rotation. So we work kindly but firmly. Feel your hands really rooted to the earth. Good. Come back to all fours. Just have a little cat stretch forwards, cat-cow stretch. So first position first, and just ease your way into this posture, pressing down into your palms, keeping your upper arms open without hyperextending into the arms and straining through the collarbone. So just a nice openness. Chest dropping forwards. Feel your way into your lower back and indeed your neck. So just be able to be in this position here and acknowledge to yourself that everything feels okay. I'm not pushing so far, I'm not feeling pain or even discomfort anywhere. Just make it really nice. Soften the spine between the shoulders. Gently move the sternum forwards. A little bit of effort maybe, but not discomfort or pain. Take that honesty and humility into your practice. It's very difficult, well not difficult, but something we need to work with and in the head, so that we're really making this and what we do work for ourselves. Then just counterpose that by arching, rounding the back, push through the palms. Do you notice anything that says, oh, maybe just let me come back and move a little bit like I am here in the back? Maybe you just feel great and you've gone into a nice lift, but always have that freedom, or at least the honesty as well, just to not push your way through things that get in our way, but find a way around them, under them. It's good. So we don't bully our way. All these things we find on the mat transfer off the mat too. And we have more time, more thought, consideration, contemplation, and how to best deal with all of the stuff that comes along. Nice. Let's do a couple with Ujjayi breath, forwards and back. Inhale forwards. Now with the breath, exhale. Hollow sound of breath. Inhale forwards. Keep the arms super straight, not moving. Exhale, rounding the back. One more, breathing in, forwards. And exhale. Make this movement. Feel sweet about moving your body. And then come back to all fours and to downward facing dog. Have your feet hip width apart. Your knees facing the front of your mat. Toes facing forwards. Feeling the way into your knees and just softening your knees. 3%. Push through the palms deeply. Draw the hips back. Drop the chin a little closer to your chest. Come back to Ujjayi breath. Mula Bandha Dhyana Bandha. The key to this practice, the focus for this practice, breath, bandhas, focal point. Lovely. From there, let's walk our feet forwards. Hang in a little Uttanasana, forward bend. You're listening to your body, you're bending your legs if you're feeling too much strain in the backs of the legs, because you know that's the right thing to do. You're relaxing the head and shoulders. And this is a beautiful place to hang out. Lengthening the spine by just hanging out. Good. Check the space in the neck. And then keeping the chin in, legs bent, uncalm, make your way up to standing. Soft, arms heavy. Good. Make your way to the front of the mat. Bring your feet together or slightly apart. As we begin today's practice, as always, with our Surya Namaskar, our sun salutations. 5 Surya Namaskar A, 5B. So we have 10 sun salutations to do. Pace yourself, ease your way in, or just go. If you feel good, then feel good. But know that we have a little road ahead of us, plenty of time. Be kind to your body. Work well. Feet together, arms by your side or slightly apart, of course. Shoulders back. Front hips lifting. Thighs engaged. Arms extended. Gazes forwards. Hold Samasthiti or Tadasana or mountain posture. Draw in through lower abdomen. Contract perineum. Ujjayi breath. Breathing in and out to a count of 4. Inhale, Ujjayi. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Feet grounded. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Inhale, arms up. 2, 3. Arms touch, look up, exhale, hinge from your hips, bend your legs on the way, fold forwards, find the floor with your hands, work the legs a little more. Inhale, lifting the chest, keep the legs a little bent. Exhale, step back to a plank position and hold steady. Take an extra breath here. Ground the palms, breathe in, exhale, lightly down to your knees with control, chest and chin. Inhale, glide through to Cobra, shoulders back, elbows in. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. Bend the legs through the movement if you wish. Then work the legs and breathe. 1. So we can make it super gentle to begin or just even throughout. Find that gentleness within the work. 2. Then you're engaging and you have that space to begin to work the legs a little more. Push through the palms, drop the chin in. 3. Deep, vibrant sound, vibrant breath. 4. Keeping you right in your practice. Vinyasa, counting system. 5. While hips lifting, exhale, drop the chin in, breathe in, then walk your feet forwards, extend your torso. Exhale, fold, a little softness of the legs if you need, why not? Inhale, come all the way up, push through the feet, come up. Exhale, back to Samasthiti, arms by the side, shoulders down and back. Inhaling up. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, extend the waist. Exhale, jump, pull step back, lower down to Chaturanga or knees, chest, chin as higher. Inhale through to Cobra or up dog. Exhale through the knees back to down dog. 3, 1. So there's many variations of moving, but keeping together too, with the count and with each other. Beautiful practice when we're in a room full of people practicing. It's incredible. 3, 4. Keeping the focus, the breath, the mind set. 5. On the breath, on your practice. Nothing else matters right now. Inhale, walk your feet forwards and extend your waist. Exhale, fold into forward bend. Inhale, arms out wide, come all the way up. Nice movement in the shoulders, lift the chest, look up, and exhale, arms by the side. Good. Up dog if you wish here. Inhale, or maybe you did already. Up. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, stretching, lengthening spine. Exhale, step or jump back, lower down, Chaturanga or knees, chest, chin as you have been. Inhale through to upward facing dog or cobra. Deep press into the hands. Exhale back to downward facing dog. Then breathe. 1. Just breathe deeply. Establish a long, deep breath for you. We'll move together in a moment. Being aware of a contraction in your perineum, lower abdomen. Pushing through the palms. 3. Dropping the chin in. Lift the gaze, breathe in, jump or step forwards and extend the waist, spine. Exhale, folding deep into Uttanasana. Inhale, arms out wide, come up. Arms forward, of course. Exhale, Samasthiti, depending on space and whatever's around you. Good. Inhaling up. Mulu Dhyana Bandha, you guys. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, jump, step back, lower down. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Push through the palms, comfortable, beautiful. Exhale, downward facing. Not overstraining, but working nicely. Breathe. Engage the thighs. Feel the hands and press the knuckles, press the fingertips forwards. Keep space through the upper back. Looks beautiful. Just carry on breathing. Enjoy your breath. This sound. This length of breath. Mulo Dhyana Bandha, perineum, lower abdomen. Good. Finish your exhalation as you breathe in. Walk or jump your feet forwards. Keeping your hands on your floor. Fold. Exhale. Forward bend. Inhale. Coming up with the arms. Keep the feet solid. Exhale. Samasthiti. Arms by the side. Shoulders down. Inhale up. Last one. Exhale, hinge from the hips and fold. Do you need to bend the legs? You decide. Inhale, keeping the fingertips and stretch. Good. Now plant the hands firmly, bend the legs deeply. Jump back, lift the hips, or step back and lower down. Elbows in, not too low. Inhale, good. Upward dog, toes tuck away. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe. 1. Find that strength now. 2. Growing, developing. Breathe. Fire. Lovely. Inhale, jump or step your weak feet forwards and extend. Exhale, fold into forward bend. Inhale, coming all the way up. Exhale, arms by the side. Samasthiti. Good. Feet together. Use the arm strength, use the lift the bandhas use, and feel this power of the breath. Surya Namaskara, be with me. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, forward bend, Uttanasana. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, lift, jump, step back, lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Bring your right foot forward, turn your left heel center. Breathe in, come up to warrior 1. Breathe out, turn the left foot out, step back with the right, lower down, chaturanga with control. Inhale, push through the ground, move body forwards, open up, upper body. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right heel center, left foot forward. Breathing in to come up. Breathe out, turn the right foot out, step back with the left and lower down, all on that out breath. Inhale, glide through to upward dog, chest opening. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe. 1. 2. Subtle adjustments. Find your legs comfortable in that hip rotation, knees facing forwards. 3. Grounding front of the feet, heels possibly. Push into your hands now. 4. Feel that energy. Feel that strength in your arms. Drop the chin in. Wide through the upper back. Space between your shoulder blades. 5. Exhale the breath. Breathe in. Look forward. Plant the palms. Jump or step forwards and extend. Exhale, fold. Ribs towards your thighs. Forehead to the shins. Inhale, legs bent, arms up, Utkatasana. Exhale, Samasthiti. Breathe, 2 breaths. Keep your feet solid, especially when we're lifting up. Feel that pushing down and coming up. This deep connection with the ground always. Even though when we're lifting up, feel that. So we're stretching from the middle up and down, like in here. Utkatasana. Inhale, legs bent, arms up, hips down, chest up. Exhale, hinge and fold. Soft movement through the legs. Inhale. Exhale. Jump, step back, lower down. Inhale, up dog or maybe cobra. Exhale, down dog. Make it work for you today. Left heel center, right foot forward. Breathe in, warrior 1. Breathe out, fold forward, step back and lower down. Chaturanga, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, it's the same, up dog. So long as it's correct for you, feeling good, exhale. Down dog, left foot forward, right heel center. Breathe in, coming up. Breathe out, release, turn right foot out, step back and descend. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog and breathe. 1, feel the fingers, feel your life force. 2, it's incredible, challenging start to a practice, of course. 3, preparing us for the standing postures, which prepare us for the sitting or next postures. 4, 5, this traditional sequence carefully put together, practiced for many, many decades. Inhale by many, many students around the world, extend. Exhale, fold. Inhale, legs bent, arms up, chest up, open up. Exhale, Samasthiti, arms by the side. Mula Uddiyana Bandha, drawing in a little through lower abdomen, permanent contraction of perineum, pelvic floor. Okay, try not to overthink, because we use these guys naturally in certain postures anyway, but just retain that. So the breath is everything. Inhale, 3rd round. Utkatasana, good. Exhale, fold on your own. Inhale, slow, deep, good. Plant the hands, take your time. Jump, step back, lower down. Don't rush through. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, 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 downward facing. Right foot forward, left heel center. Inhale, coming up. Beautiful. Exhale, release, step back and lower down. Control, bandhas, breath, arms. Inhale, glide through up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left foot forward, right heel center. Breathe into your warrior 1. Lovely. Breathe out, release. Breathing out, still breathing out. Same very breath today. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing. You can stretch and control your breathing. You have so much more room for the movement, so much more control of the body. Because as we know, once we move the body and we're not either breathing in or out, it tenses up, tightens up. So the cool, smooth, or strong, but working breath is the connection. No movement without breath. Whatever that movement is, breath in the stillness of the posture. Lovely. Inhale forwards. Take your time. Toes, jump, walk as you wish. Exhale. Breathe in. Utkatasana, legs bent, arms up. Exhale, Samasthiti, arms by the side. Good. We'll do one more round, but we just hold the postures a little bit longer for a couple of breaths each one. Just to give ourselves a little bit of space today. 2 breaths. And we'll begin with Utkatasana. On an inhalation, 2 here and hold, and breathe. And feel. Draw into lower abdomen as you exhale. As you exhale, so the legs are already bent, so you have this movement folding forwards, and as you fold forwards, the legs extend and you're still folding forwards into forward bend. Keep your hands by your side, work your legs a little. Find space in your shoulders, lengthen your neck. Half Uttanasana, so as you breathe in, stretch the spine forwards. See how your legs are. Work the legs, lift the belly a little, stretch your chest forwards. Good. Bend the legs, plant your hands firmly down underneath your shoulders. Bend the legs a little more. And as you breathe in, push through the palms and lift your thighs towards or knees towards the sky. So breathe in, jump back, or exhale, lower down to Chaturanga, hold. Now work the legs, not too low. And inhale, push through the palms, roll or slide through the toes. Hold it comfortably here, even if your bum is in the air like me. Then begin to move as you press deep into your hands. Check your shoulders aren't either rolling forwards or too far like this, but just in that central ground, comfortable. Move your chest forwards and a deep press into your hands here. Super for the arms. Hips dropping forwards. Open the throat. And exhale back to downward facing dog. Bring your right foot forward, left heel center. Stay down for a moment. Plant your feet. So really just notice how, or use an in-breath to come up. So wherever you are, finish your out-breath, and then a deep, long in-breath, all the way to there. Breathe. And a deep, long out-breath is going to take you to Chaturanga. Inhale. When you exhale, 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 exhale to there. Inhale through to up dog. Exhale back to down dog. Bring your left foot forward, right heel center. Where's your breath? Wait till you breathe in to come up and feel that beautiful lift and opening and a deep, long exhalation for a beat of 4, 5, 6 as you come down to Chaturanga. Finish the breath there. Inhale through to up dog. Exhale back to down dog. Beautiful, and breathe. Super strong. 3. Good. As you breathe in, walk, or if you're jumping, jump your feet forwards. It doesn't matter, of course. Keep your feet on the hands towards the floor as you jump forwards or walk forwards. And extend. Hold half Uttanasana. Stay. Ardha Uttanasana. Work the legs. Hands on the floor. Your shins maybe. See if you can work your palms onto the floor, or at least the front of your hand. Bend the legs till you find your hands on the floor. Push through the hands now. Now push into the hands. Keep the hands flat-ish. And then work your legs. Breathe. Lengthen spine. Exhale, fold. Forward bend. And then bend the legs. Utkatasana. Breathe in. Arms up. Sit down into your chair posture. Bring your hands together. Look up. Fantastic. And push through the feet. Feel the feet. Inhale, come up. And exhale, release. Beautiful. Good. Standing postures. Long, deep breath. Just check we're still breathing. Ujjayi breath. It's going to carry us through. Even if we're working softly, Ujjayi breath carries you through. Mula Dhyana Bandha. Padangusthasana. Inhale. Hands to the hips. Hold in breath to extend up and look up. Exhale. Hinge from your hips. If you start feeling too much strain, bend the legs as you come down. I would do anyway. Hold onto your big toes with 2 fingers. Press your big toes into those 2 fingers. Then as you breathe in, engage legs, arms, upper body, extend. And exhale, fold into forward bend here. Padangusthasana. First forward bend and breathe. Let the spine hang. And breathe. Space in your shoulders. Tuck the elbows in. Pull gently. Begin to pull on your toes. Resist with your toes and feel your upper body being drawn down towards the earth. Work the legs a little more. Keep the chin dropping in or tucked in. Long through your neck. Comfortable. 3. 4. 5. Keep your fingers there. Inhale, extend the upper body, spine. Exhale, tuck your fingers underneath the front of your feet. Continue breathing, of course. Don't hold your breath, even though I'm counting the breath. Just be free with your breath. Make sure that's not holding you right back or restricting. So hopefully you're still breathing here. And then on your inhalation, extend. Keeping everything as calm as we can. Exhale, fold. Padangusthasana and breathe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or finish your next exhalation. Keep your hands there. As you breathe in, lift the chest, extend the spine. Exhale, plant your feet firmly as you release your hands to your hips. Inhale, come up, feet solid. Exhale, feet together, arms by your side. Little jump or snap. Breathe in, breathe out. Soften the shoulders. Utthita Trikonasana, triangle posture. Breathe in, step out. Nice big step to your right. Turn the right leg out, left leg in. Arms open. Exhale, extend the way to the right. Bend your leg on the way. If you need to, hook your big toe with 2 fingers. Even if your right leg is bent as much as this, or even more. Let's work with that. Find that big toe with 2 fingers today. And twisting from your waist, open up your left side. And breathe. Reach up through the extended arms, step. Open the rib cage to the sky, let's rotate it. Good, left rib cage. Exhale, drawing through lower abdomen, perineum. Bend the right leg, breathe in, come up. Open the arms nice and wide. Turn your left leg out, right leg in. Breathe in, exhale. Take the left leg out nicely. Find the big toe today. Hook the big toe, bend the leg as much as you need. Okay, remember we can relax that right arm. We don't have to keep everything. Just feel and open your body with grace. It's that balance. Of course, we're trying to keep it strong and precise, and that has its thing too. Always work. Lovely. Good. Breathe. Lovely. Your belly, I'm sure, is good too. I can't see you, but breathe. So that big toe pushing, the right fingers reaching up, the right rib cage. Check your right hip is not twisting uncomfortably in your lower back. So the right hip may even just roll down a little, but the movement from the waist. Good. Breathe in, come up. Inhale all the way up, use the front foot. Avrita Trikonasana, turn round. Right leg out, left leg in. Inhale. As you exhale, hinge and fold forwards. Again, I'm going to bend that leg. Might come to here. This might be the posture, but a nice alignment, comfortable. Or hand outside of the right foot and pressing into the right foot and opening up the right side. Breathe. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Breathe in, push through the foot, come up, use the breath, banders all the way up, turn the left leg out, changing sides, right leg in. Good, breathe in, exhale, fold forwards, bring your right hand down. Push into that hand once it's grounded. Open your left side when you're ready. Breathe in, open left side, left rib cage, left arm. Breath and banders. Wait for next posture. Good, keep that lift. Use your breath, use your grounding front leg. Breathe in the strength, the openness, come all the way up. Exhale, step back to the front of your mat. Konasana, next posture, palms together, side stretch. Deep inhalation, right leg out, turn right leg out, left leg in, descend through the right leg. Bring your right hand down, open left side. And breathe. 1. Right heel grounded, left rib cage open. Again, comfortable in your lower back. 2. Not over twisting that lower back, but movement in a little bit higher up the waist. 3. 4. Push into the front heel, back foot strong. 5. Use your block, of course. Release the left arm. Breathe in, push through the right foot, come up, turn right toes in, turn left leg out completely. Inhale as you exhale, come down, open the right side. Breathe. Twist and rotate. 1. 2. Lengthen toes of left foot, back foot, lift the inner ankle bone. Palm down across your face, across your ear. Take your gaze underneath the arm. 4. Push deeper into the front foot. 5. Still with Ujjayi breath. That's our focus. Right arm releases. Push your left foot, come up. Turn your body round, come down to the left knee. Right leg out, left leg in. Palms. Breathe in. Turn the upper body to the right. Press your left elbow down. Press your palms together. Twist your right rib cage to the sky and breathe. 1. 2. 3. Steady. Constant adjustment. 4. Probably. Looking for our balance. Use your core. 5. Exhale, release. Push through the foot. Use your breath. Inhale, come up. Turn round. Exhale. Knee down. Palms together. Breathe in. Turn. Elbow. Create that press. Open left side. And breathe. 1. Good. 2. 3. I work with this modification a little more now. 4. This version, fine. It's fantastic. Release, hands, push your left foot, come all the way up. Open the arms, square the toes. Exhale, Samasthiti. Arms by the side, mountain posture. Beautiful. 4 forward bends, Prasarita Padottanasana. Head coming below the heart. Fantastic. Here we go, palms. Inhale, step out to the right, big toes turning in slightly. Chest back, front hips lifted. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, work the legs, fold forwards, release the hands under your shoulders. Extra in-breath if you wish, extend, unless you're really happy where you are, and then exhale, fold. And breathe. 1, 2, the discipline of this practice. 3, same practice, different every day. And after 20 or maybe more, how many years I've done this? 20 years for this very practice, Marok, this sequence, 5. Exhale, beautiful, breathe in. Come on to fingertips and lengthen the upper body. Move the weight to your toes a little, work the legs, exhale, hands to your hips and hold. Breathe in, come up, keep your feet solid, use a breath. Exhale, release the arms out wide, stretch directly away to the side. Inhale, let's do hands to the hips today, thumbs to your back. Exhale, fold forwards, so not the little modification or variation we sometimes do. Lift the elbows up, thumbs to your back, crown of head to the earth. Breathe. 1. Come back to the breath. 2. Let that be your fuel, your focus. 3. Your body be just here. 4. Your mind just here, everything. 5. Exhale. In breath brings you all the way up. 1 breath all the way up. Exhale releases the arm. Inhale, interlace the fingers behind your back. Draw your hands down, shoulders down. Exhale there for a moment. Inhale, keep your hands on your back or buttocks. Lift the upper chest as you breathe in and extend up. Exhale, hinge and fold forwards. Keep your hands on your back. Let your head come down. Inhale, lift the hands up. Exhale, guide them over towards the front of your mat. Breathe. Open a little more. We know the little encouragements we give to our body to open, to create the space. Use them for yourself. 5, or just remain steady. In breath to bring you all the way up. Bandhas, core, all the way up. In snowy, panel. Exhale. Arms out wide. Inhale, hands to the hips. Last one, exhale. Those big toes with 2 fingers once again. Fold forwards, locate your big toes. Still space, there's still time, even with this quite strict system of counting. Inhale, extend, more than we need. And exhale, more than we need, more than we think. And fold. And breathe. Keep that space, that calmness in this strength. 1. Wide through shoulder blades. 2. Feel the legs really working here. Roll the thighs in a little. 3. Move to the front of the feet. 4. Super. Awakening. 5. Again, widen the shoulder blades away from each other. Keep the fingers there. Breathe and extend. Exhale, hands to your hips. And breathe in, come all the way up. 1 breath. Breathe out. Bring your feet a little closer because it's quite a big step to jump or move back to the front of the mat. So from there, maybe I just shuffle or walk my feet forwards. Okay, and then bring yourself back. All is good. Beautiful. Hands behind your back. Reverse Namaskar. Uttanasana. Here, all hands behind the back. Opening the shoulders, pressing the palms together, overstraining. Here, just that opening. Feel that. Like a natural position, a natural opening. Step out to your right. Turn your right leg out, left leg in. Right toes pointing forwards. We're going to fold forwards. Let's work with a straight leg today. See how that feels. Of course, if we need to, we can bend the leg. And we might well need to. Let's just see how we go with a straight leg. Breathe in. And breathe out, fold. Maybe you need another 2 breaths or breath to get forwards. And bend that leg if it's screaming at you, of course. Lift the elbows, shoulders down from the ears and breathe. A little extra bit of fun here. Going to come to Warrior 3 in a moment. On the right foot, Virabhadasana 3. Bend the right leg. Push into the right foot. Lift the left leg up. Work the right leg and breathe. Bend the right leg, come back. Turn the right foot in, left leg out. Changing sides. Change the clasp on the elbows. Breathe in, left leg out, right leg in. Exhale, hinge and fold forwards. Bend the leg if you need to. Breathe. But sometimes just see how it feels with a straight leg. 2. Ujjayi breath. Let that be your strength. It really is. 3. Mulu Dhyana Bandha. Power in the breath. Fire breath. Victorious breath. 4. Really. Otherwise we've got no chance. 5. I don't think. Of having that strength. Mind strength. Warrior 3. Right leg forwards. Lift the back leg. Strong. Power. Lift. Breathe. Beautiful. Good. Lovely. And release. Come back. Open the arms. Step forwards. Vasarita Padottanasana. Or Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana. Different names, same posture. Let's work with the straight leg. Left hand to the hip. Left foot grounded. Right leg bends. Find your big toe with 2 fingers. Hold it there. Space. A little bit of calmness as well as the power. Push the right foot away. Even if we're here, just hold it here and breathe. Begin with control. Grow into it. Possibly. Or just stay here. If that's too much, stay here. At the hip. For the eyes. Still point. Take the right leg or the knee to the side a little. Turn the head gently to the left. Breathe. Ujjayi. Inhale back to center. Exhale, have a little fold forwards, even if the leg is bent like me. Straight leg, chin towards the shin, or forehead towards the shin. Lift the upper body, shoulders back. Point your right toes forwards and breathe. Stay strong, breath, release. Fantastic. Left leg. Try not to overthink. Left leg. Try not to feel you need to rest. You don't think. Left leg. Right foot grounded. Maybe you do. Big toe. Just the big toe with 2 fingers. The right hand to the hip. Strong. What are we using here? Left leg, right leg, both legs, upper body, Mula, Uddiyana Bandha, Ujjayi breath. The whole thing is connected. Everything. Beautiful. To the side when you're ready for 5 breaths. The knee or the leg. And of course, don't worry a jot if we fall. We fall all the time. I do. Believe me. Some days. Good. Back to the center. Hinge and fold. Good. Good, ruler. Working it for yourself. Hold steady. That foot grounded. Core. Fold a little towards the legs. Empathy. Just with one hand on the foot. Good. And then both hands to your hips. Point your left toes away. You can keep the left leg as just hip height. Good. Stay there, ruler. Beautiful. That'd be great. Good. And release. Okay. So if we're working that last part of that posture, and I know it's really difficult, but when we come out, it is much easier, I think, of course, to start with an engagement of the leg here before releasing the hands to the hips. Even if we topple halfway through, we want to get back into that. That, starting from here, so just remember, starting from here just to establish the position before releasing is far easier, I think, than doing that. That's a real struggle. So I would always come back. If we're coming to here and we've fallen out of the posture, but we want to get back into it, because we do, I would come back in, starting with that, and then holding. Because this is really strong. We can do that too, but that's taking another 50% of work. So just finding ways and not rushing or feeling you've got to rush. Okay, plenty of space. Let's do standing split then. Left foot grounded, right leg comes in, hands underneath. So it's what we engage when we engage it. Here, this left leg is strong, the arms are relaxed, the right leg is relaxed. Mula Uddiyana Bandha, check. Ujjayi breath, check. Eyes nice and bright. And then there's a push and a pull. These guys are having a fight. My foot and my hand are having a fight. Not a fight, but a resistance. And that's creating the stability. If I wasn't working, if I was just loosely holding this foot, there's no way I can work. I've got to extend and pull and lift. Breathe. Fantastic. And then we find the stability. Beautiful. And release. Control. And change sides. Beautiful. Left leg. Take your time. Don't feel, okay, I've got one breath and I've got to get into it. And kind of induces some panic. Give yourself more time. Left leg bends. Hold on to the foot. Acknowledge you feel okay. You feel pretty steady there. Pretty steady. Okay? Then engage. Push that foot away. Pull the foot in. Drive it. Lovely. And breathe. Core strength. Shoulders, space. So much to explore. How we can work this little body. Fantastic. And then exhale again. Control. When we say come out, it's not like, collapse out. But same control with a long exhalation. Beautiful. Okay, let's see how we go with this. We're not going to do half lotus, but what we're going to do is come to tree without using our hands. Viksasana. Left foot grounded. Right leg comes up, open into the hip, press the foot into your thigh and open and breathe. No hands. Good. The arms up if you wish. So just using the leg to come into the place. Lovely. And exhale, release. And change sides. Left leg up, open, press the foot in, contact, good contact, open the hip and breathe. Lovely. I'm enjoying this at the moment, this one. My foot doesn't come as high, but it feels really nice, and also it just feels like this is naturally where you can come to. That's beautiful. So I fall over. I'm going to release. Exhale. Arms by the side. Inhale up. Vinyasa through to Utkatasana. Exhale, hinge and fold forwards. Inhale, lengthen spine, look forwards, hands down. Exhale, hands flat, jump, step back, lower down, Chaturanga. Guru Dhyana Bandha. Inhale, up dog cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, jump or step your feet forwards. Let's extend the spine, little out of Uttanasana first of all. Exhale, fold into Uttanasana. Bend the legs nice and low. Lift the upper body up. Utkatasana and breathe. 1, 2. Filling the lungs, filling the whole upper body, throat open. 3, 4, 5. As you exhale, fold forwards with control, forward bend. Inhale, extend. Exhaling. Jump, step back, lower down. Chaturanga, line in front. Inhale, up dog. Wherever you can get to right now, exhale, down dog. Right foot forward, left heel center. Stay down for a moment. Have a couple of breaths here. Feel your feet. When you're ready, warrior 1. Right leg bending. Arms come up. Lengthen and open up. And breathe. 1, 2, 3. Arms touch, shoulder width apart. Whatever you feel good with. 4. It's your body, your practice. Feel good with this beautiful effort you're making. 5. Exhale as you breathe in. Come up. Turn the left leg out, right leg in. Exhale. We know where our feet should be. We begin to learn, and it tells us if we need to adjust. And breathe. We feel the alignment. Open. Breathe. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale into warrior 2. Right foot turns out a little, facing the side of your mat. Bend the front leg. Open the upper body. Keep the spine long, belly back, chest back. Breathe. Good. Take it to an effortless warrior 2. Even if it means coming back a little. Stay in the posture, but just make it super comfortable. Even if that means just lifting up a little. Just stay with the breath. You're not pushing 99%, but maybe 80%, but it feels good. Fantastic. Push through the front foot, turn the right leg out, warrior 2 to the right. Bend the front leg. Feel the space in the upper body. Shoulders down, gaze to the left. Extend through the arms, to the right, sorry. And breathe. Lift the inner ankle bone, back foot. Great, stay there. Let's not even think, you're feeling the work and the effort, and let's not even go beyond that point. You're feeling the lovely space and the control. Doesn't matter how far you bend the leg. Of course, we want to bend the leg. Stand. Let it open. And then release. Left hand forwards. Right leg back. Chaturanga. Exhale. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale through the knees, through the hands, downward facing dog. And let's all walk our feet forwards. And today we'll just do a couple of back bend postures, come down to a little squat. So we'll move into some of the second series. Just a couple of postures here before finishing with our lovely calming forward bends. Hands around your knees, just follow me through these. And breathing. Check the space. Check where you can surrender. Lengthen up through the upper body. First thing we do, we'll just do a little twist to the right here. We won't go for the full bind. We'll just work it like me here. We're twisting the upper body to the right. Right hand behind you. Left hand outside of that right knee. I've just got the elbow to the knee and just using that to turn upper body to the right. Simply that. And breathe. Not too far. No discomfort. Lovely twist. Internal organs. Feet together. Good. And 5. And release. Come back to center. So here, feet together, knees together. Right arm just comes down. Left hand behind. So I haven't rotated this right arm. Just kept it pretty natural. So the fingertips touch. Same with the left. And then from here, there's a little extension, a little action, and a twist to the left. Good. Ujjayi breath still. And release. Come back to the center. Palms down. Push, jump back. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Inhale, up dog. 5 times. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Arms straight. Inhale, up dog. Forwards. Good. Exhale, down dog. Lovely. We'll actually miss Kranchasana. Just come down to lie on your front. Bring your chin to the floor. Lift and stretch your legs away for Shalabhasana. Arms by your side. Walk your fingers back, chin to the earth. Strong Ujjayi breath. Hips on the floor. Engage your legs. So my legs are doing nothing right now. Tighten the legs up. Engage your thighs. Knees up. Mula Dhyana Bandha perineum. Lower abdomen. Inhale, legs up, chest up. Breathe. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hands come forwards under shoulders. Lift a little more of your chest up and breathe. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Lower down. Walk the hands back towards your chest. Breathe in. Upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in, come forwards and down to lie on your front once again. Through the knees. Arm to either side. Bend both legs in towards you. Reach your hands around the outside of your ankles. Pull your heels down towards your buttocks. Engage breath banders. Keep the heels there, but lift the front body up. And breathe. 1, 2, 3, 4. Beautiful. 5. And exhale, come down. Palms back. Upward facing dog as you breathe in. Exhale back to downward facing dog. Hold in your down dog and breathe. Strong deep breath. Good. Let's come straight into Dhanurasana here. So knees, body back to the earth once again. One more backward bending posture here. Left leg bends in. Same, hands around the ankles. Right leg bends in. Big toes touch. Strong lift here. So engaging the legs, kicking the feet away, not pulling them in this time, but kicking them away. Engaging banders, lift up, thighs, chest, breathe. Now kick the feet away to the back of your room and just open up the upper body. Fantastic. Now roll a little into your belly. Now think of lifting the legs up, feet up a little higher. So 2 different feelings in the same posture. And exhale, come down. Palms up onto your knees. And float your way back to a little wide-kneed child's pose. With the hands extended. So before coming, I'm not coming to child's pose so much here, but a little working, just using this to stretch that spine forwards. Knees nice and wide so the ribs are sliding inside of the thighs. And taking deep, long breath here. Back bendings. Opening up. Good. Lovely. And then release. Walk the hands up. And come up to sitting. Bring your knees together. Rest your hands on your thighs. Shoulders back and down. Let's take a couple of breaths here. So yeah, maybe you're feeling really warm. A little blossoming. Of course, with this posture, it's about heating, warming, heating from the inside. Detoxifying through that dynamic flow. Still with Ujjayi breath though. We don't have to be super dynamic to be able to embrace the Ujjayi breath and the bandhas. The creation of the space and the openness. Lovely. And staying with this, with that focus, we'll come into forward bends. So I'll just put together some forward bends today. Stretch your legs forwards. Find the front of your sit bones comfortable. Sit on a block, sit on a blanket, sit on a cushion, whatever you need. We're going to do some forward bends here. Dandasana, staff posture. Hands coming back. Push, press into the palms. Keep the shoulders open. Again, no need to overextend through these shoulders and strain through here, but just feel more of a lifting up and a movement of the spine between the shoulders comfortably. I think over the years I've really strained or worked too much with shoulders, so keep them open. Push through the palms, draw in through lower abdomen, perineum. Breathe into upper body, contract your thighs. Chin down. Dandasana. Realigning the spine, thinking we've just been folding it back. We're going to fold it forwards in between. We're just finding the extension. Feeling, working with your body, of course. And if a little movement comes instinctively in, or you want to find a little more space, grace, good, and release. 2 fingers to the big toes. How can they get there? So we want a firm grip, so the middle knuckle is in between that gap, not just the fingertips, the inner knuckle. And if that means we've got to bend our legs to find it, do so. Till you find that big firm grip on the big toes, because this has a pushing, pulling to create the stability or the lengthening. And then breathe in. So pushing the big toes forwards, resisting with the fingers, lengthening the spine, and exhale, fold forwards and down. Paschimottanasana A, and breathe. And we know, you know, to work with the posture, with your body, with your breath. You know there is no judgment. You know there is no where to get to or to be to find something, but just to be. However far forward you fold, and to explore, softening the legs a little, and working mindfully, consciously. Pull, stretch your rib cage or upper chest, sternum forwards. Exhale, fold, let the head relax. Keep space in your shoulders, and breathe. Deep internal focus, deep internal awareness. Beautiful. Bringing it back to yourself, this deep part of you, unchanging, always there. Good. Keep the fingers around the big toes. Breathe in, extend up. Exhale, release. Lift. Hands down, halfway between knees and thighs, or a little bit towards the hips, but not too far back, not too far forwards. Move the upper body slightly forward. So we've got a center of balance. Maybe the head and my hands are in line. Yes. Engage. Legs, arms. Soften the back a little. And then engage. So push and lift up. And exhale, come down. Pop your hands over the front of your feet. Same as that second standing posture we did that seems such a lifetime ago right now, but it was only half an hour or so ago. Breathe in and breathe out, fold, Paschimottanasana B. And breathe. Stay. 1. Good. Stay. Just be. Accept. 2. Find the space for you. Find your challenge. 3. Make the practice work for you. 4. 5. And exhale. Good. Now lift. Suddenly that fire comes in. Breathe in. We know we need to engage so much to push down. Okay, we've got to have the legs light by engaging. Got to use your core strength, use that arm strength to lift up and come down. Good. And raise the arms up. Fantastic. Fantastic. Don't like shaky heads. Good. Smiling faces are good. Exhale, fold. Bit of both. But a smile is better than a shake of the head. Fantastic. Fold and breathe. Paschimottanasana C. Good. Oh, too hard on ourselves, aren't we? Breathe. Embrace all. 3. Lovely. Lovely and steady. Beautiful. Stay in your forward bend. You look so comfortable and such a great place to be. Just stay in this forward bend. And feel the Ujjayi breath. Or hear the Ujjayi breath. Feel the movement of breath. Softening with each exhalation. Good. Fantastic. Stay. Meditating right here. Whatever meditating means. To you. So as we know, within this practice of yoga and the language and the words and the systems, there's so many variations or interpretations, especially of old Sanskrit or of Sanskrit. So it's a bit like everything. It's kind of just working through and finding the interpretation that feeds you, works with you. To a degree, of course, respecting the origins. The more you look, the more variations or different opinions there are. Too many. Find your own. Feel your own. Good. Inhale, come up, and exhale, release. Let's just do Janu Shirshasana, so right foot in towards your left thigh, like our tree posture. Another couple of forward bends here, single leg. Right knee out to the side, support the knee if you need. Inhale, extend up, and exhale, fold. Breathe. Shoulders down. Right rib cage down. Even with this softening of energy or fire towards the end of practice, still working with Ujjayi breath, still working with Mula Uddiyana Bandha. Inhaling, come up and change sides. Right leg forwards, left foot in. Breathe in, extend up. Breathe out, hinge and fold. Deep, slow breath. Good. Breathe in, come up. Exhale, release. Stretch the left leg forwards. Bring the right foot outside of your left leg. Fold forwards with your right foot on the floor with your hands here. And your right buttock in the air, slightly. And breathe. Just here. Feel that in your lower back, sacroiliac. 2. Okay, if you come down to an elbow, if that feels better for that left shoulder, come down to an elbow, but it's just not go too far. Nicely with it. Just to finish practice today, a little Marichyasana. And release, come up, slide your right foot forward, bend your left leg in towards your hip. Lots of room here. We're just going to fold forwards inside this left leg, so it needs to just pop out a little to the side. But make sure it's not in this position, more movement of the foot out so the shin stays perpendicular. And as you fold forward, move your weight to your right sit bone, space underneath the left buttock. But just careful alignment here. We'll just be working into a little joint in your lower back, hips. And breathe, hands or elbows, or one elbow. Still with Ujjayi breath. Good. Lovely. Good. And come up. Bend your legs in towards you. Bring your hands around your shins. Shuffle your rib cage up. So a little bit of fire coming back into it for our last posture, I think, today, which will be a little posture into Navasana. So lift your heels up, big toes once again. Have this feeling of how you drive and use and push and pull to create the lift here. Lean back a little, lift the heels up, and then push those feet away. Strong. Really push. Touch the wall in front of you. Pull them in with your fingers, with your arms, with your shoulders down. Bring your inner ankle bones together. And breathe. Chest up. Shoulders back. Engage your quadriceps, your thighs. Strong. Release your hands to Navasana. And breathe. And release. Bring the feet down. Come down to lying on your back, bending your legs in. Carefully laying your back and back of head down with space, and then just stretch up through both legs today. You might just bring your thumbs or hands underneath your lower back and take your legs away. So a tiny inversion. And just keep your legs extended comfortably. You might want to point the toes or flex the feet, or just keep your feet comfortable. I'm not doing anything particular with the feet, except sometimes they might even be hip width apart if that feels comfortable. You might feel a bit more in control with them together. I've got my thumbs and just underneath the back. And then bend the legs. Take the hands out if they're underneath. Interlace the fingers and squeeze the thighs down. Softening that lower back. Take the hands to the knees and have some hip circles here, separating knees. Really small, just loosening or soft circles in the hips. And a few circles the other way. And yes, we've left Ujjayi breath behind right now. And you're just breathing naturally, maybe instinctively, as we know we're coming into Shavasana from here. So bring your feet to the floor. In fact, before we do, feet to the floor, hip width apart. Just have a little roll over to the left, through the hips, so left knee comes down, arms out to the side. Come back to the center. Have a few movements here through the hips, so last little twist. A couple more either side, left leg up and down. So like windscreen wipers. You might want to just hang out and hold one side and then the other side equally. Or you might feel just to move a little freer. I'm going to hang out here. My leg, right leg on the floor, left leg towards the floor. Left knee more a diagonal stretch from the left shoulder. And just exploring a little softening in the left hip. More subtle movements might just bring some space there. And then change sides, over, left leg down, right leg, or actually do the other side. And switch off in the right hip, in the right leg. Good. Then come back to center and slide your legs away. One at a time. And prepare yourself for your final relaxation, Shavasana. Comfortable. making sure you are 100% comfortable. And if you're not right now, then make any adjustments you need till you do feel that way. If you feel great right now, then just stay there. But sometimes a little lift and release is required, a little more search for space, width. Arms down by the side or slightly away from the body, or maybe far away. Legs at least hip width apart generally. Again, but sometimes they might be a little closer. But just where you can completely let go in the hips, let the legs, feet roll out, falling, not pressing, not pushing. Now is the time to completely surrender. To completely let go, close the eyes, relax the tongue, soften the jaw. Fantastic. Working with something much deeper than the physical body, even than the mind. Working on your truth, on your soul, on your source. Nurturing, healing, accepting. Feeling nothing less than fantastic for having done your practice. Just watching, observing little changes that happen through our dedication to our regular practice. Trying not to set targets or these little carrots that we dangle in front of us and think, well, when I can do that, then maybe I'll be even more fulfilled, happy, or content. But just letting things happen, letting things grow with that idea of seeing where the potential, where the possibilities lie within ourselves. And not putting things in front of us that actually restrain us or hold us back from simply being. Finding that's all we need to be. Doing great practice, looking after yourself on so many levels. There's nothing more required. Bathe in that deep smile in every cell of your body.